Alright, here's a fun art project you can do using Cursive Handwriting and Microsoft Paint. The first thing you want to do is write your name in cursive. So you'll choose the pencil. Make sure you use pencil and not the paintbrush. It works better. You need to choose the thickest size, and then you want to write your name in cursive. Okay, I'll write the name Rachel. R-A-C-H-E-L. That's pretty messy, so I'll do it again. I'll just select it and hit delete. Alright. It's a little tricky to write with a mouse, but if you take your time, you can get it good enough. It does not have to be perfect. Here we go. R. This one's looking better. A. C. H. E. L. Yeah, that looks a lot neater. If it takes you a couple tries, that's okay. Next thing you want to do is you want to choose the select tool. Now under the select tool, if you select, we're going to copy this and we're going to paste it. Now you can copy by clicking up where it says copy right up here, or you can type Control-C. They both do the same thing. And you can paste by clicking on paste, or you can do Control-V. They both do the same thing. Now under the select tool, you need to make sure that transparent is selected. If transparent isn't selected, the second word will cover up the first one. So make sure you choose transparent. Now you've got two Rachels. You can put one name on top of the other. What we want to do is go to rotate, flip vertical. And now I've got these two words written as a mirror image. And you need to make sure they're lined up from left to right so that they are exactly the same distance left and right, how I lined up the top of those two R's. You're going to slowly pull them through each other. And as you pull them through, you'll get a pretty neat abstract image. It's kind of like the inkblot test, the Rorschach test that psychiatrists use to see if you're crazy. Anyway, as I pull through, I'm going to start to see different kinds of cool designs. And what we want to do is make a design and then color it in. And if I come all the way down here and come up, I can do the same thing. And as I go through, I just have to wait until I find something I want to color in. And when I see this, I kind of like this. I don't know what it is, but I like it. So all I do is click off to the side, and now it's locked in place. And now I can use the paint tool, and I can start coloring this in. So I will grab, I think I'll grab some purple, and I'll use the fill tool. And if I click right here and right here, I kind of like that. I'm going to get some light green. Now when I look at this, I'm starting to see something. And in my mind, I see kind of like an insect. And I want to turn it so that it's facing up and down. So what I'm going to do is use my select tool. I'm going to put a box around it. And the box has to be as tall as the object is wide, or it'll get cut off when we do this. I've selected it. Now I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to go under rotate, and I'm going to choose rotate left 90 degrees. Now it's upright. And I'll show you, I see the purple is eyes, and this is like an insect's head. And down here I see feet. So I think this insect is wearing some red shoes, so I'll get the fill tool. And I'll go red shoes, and they're going to be red shoes with pink toes. There we go. And I think the shoes are going to come back here like this. Yeah, that's what I see. An insect wearing red shoes. It's got wings. I think the wings are going to be light blue. So there we go. I think this body in here is going to be light green also. Or maybe I could go dark green. Let's see. I think I like the light green better. There we go. So then I'll fill in these little bits in here just because I think they'll look better green. If I wanted to, I could make them any color I want. I could make that like a collar. It could be a, I don't know, an orange collar on the shirt if I wanted. There we go. I don't like that, so I'll put it back to green. Anyway, I'll just keep filling in. Now, I could have a lot of fun doing this, but I'm going to kind of speed myself up just so that you can see what to do. So let me just fill it in real quickly. I think these legs down here are going to be dark green for some reason. And there we go. And then this area back here, I think will just be light green. There we go. And down here on the feet, I think I'll make them dark green. Like their legs. Okay, so I've just made myself, oh, and that right there, I think I'll make it light green. I could spend a lot more time and make it way better, but oh, if this happens and you accidentally click on the wrong thing, just do Control Z. Control Z will undo. Now I'm going to, these things down here, I don't even know what they are, but I'm going to make them red, like they're part of the boots or the shoes. Boom, boom, there we go. So now I've got my alien drawn. Oh, it's got a crown up here. Crowns are probably gold, so, or maybe it's a bow. That's not a crown, it's a big pink bow, let's say that. Boom, 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 boom. There's a big pink bow. Now I've got my insect, alien, bug, whatever you want to call it. It's drawn. And I'll show you, well, for now, let's just say that's it. That's how the design works. If you wanted to do a couple different things, which I don't really want to, but let's just say I wanted to, I can choose black and I can choose my pencil. If I really thought that this insect needed, oh, what does it need? Let's say a horn right over here. I can draw a horn. And the problem is, if I drew this horn, I'll color that in. Horns are usually, I would say, horns are probably this color. All right. So if we draw a horn over here, now it's not symmetrical. If I wanted to make it symmetrical, I could just choose the Select tool, put a box around this part of the head, do Copy or Control C for copy, and Paste or Control V. And then all I have to do is flip, but this time I want to flip horizontally. Now if I drag this over, I just have to line it up. Make sure it's lined up perfect. There we go. Now I've got the two horns. So that is how you do a cursive art project. I just did it with the word Rachel. Let's say you have a kid with a really short name, or if their name just doesn't make anything very fancy. Let me move this to the side. I'll pull this over here. It doesn't have to be a name. I mean, like I could pick another name. Let's say, for example, if I picked a different name, like let's say the name Doug. I don't know what Doug's going to look like. Hopefully it'll be a bad one and we won't want to use it. D-O-U-G. All right, so let's say you have a kid named Doug and his name doesn't make anything fancy. We write the name, we select it, we copy it, we paste it, we drag it over, we go to rotate, flip vertical, and we try to line it up. And actually I see a rabbit right there with big old ears. I think Doug has a cool name. I could draw that rabbit for you, and I probably will after this video is over. Yeah, that rabbit is, I like that. Anyway, let's say you don't get a good picture. Another thing you could do is, I'm going to Control Z to get rid of that. I will paste it again. You could try flipping it horizontal and see what happens, and drag it across this way. Oh, I see a little girl. I see Pippi Longstocking with great big pigtails sticking out to the side. You could draw that and stick in some eyes and draw a face in there. But Doug doesn't want Pippi Longstocking, so you keep going across and... Oh, I see a crab. All right, so Doug is a cool name. Doug could make... I see a crab walking down the beach. So, yeah, if it were me and I was Doug, I would draw this crab or the rabbit. Anyway, it's pretty cool, but let's just say that you don't want to do your name, because your name just can't come up with something good. Just write whatever words you want. Like, let's say frog. I don't know if frog is going to be good or not, but F-R-O, and I'm going really fast. I can write a lot neater than this, but with the mouse it's tricky. F-R-O-G. And then just pick any word you want. And you select it, copy, paste, go to rotate and choose flip vertical, and frog makes Actually, I think I like Doug more than the frog. This frog isn't making anything that I see. Maybe you see something in there, but I don't. Let me try it the other way. Let's paste it again and go horizontal and see. Anyway, I think I'd rather draw Doug than frog, but yeah, if you can't come up with a good picture for your name, just write other words in cursive. It's a good chance to practice cursive writing and to work on your art skills. And anyway, if you're lucky, you'll come up with something fun, like if you're lucky, you'll come up with something fun like this. And if your name doesn't come up with something neat, just write a different word. Try your first name, try your last name. It's a great fun activity using paint and cursive handwriting. I hope you find this useful. Thank you.